Hello, what's up everybody? We are now on art vlog number 14, which is baffling me because I feel like we just started doing these. I mentioned in the last video, in the last art vlog, that I was working on some Pink Floyd inspired paintings and The Wall, from the album The Wall specifically, and I finished one. So if you've seen the movie, if you've heard the song The Trial, these are the lyrics of the song and these are my handprints, and it was so fun to do this. Every time I listen to it, like, I've been trying to listen to it not only to like get over past trauma related to the album, but also to get inspired. And every time I listen to it, to certain songs, I feel like I have a painting idea in mind. So the next song that I'm going to work on is Young Lust, which is one of my favorite songs off the album, but this is one that I finished already. So this is going to be listed on the store if you are maybe a Pink Floyd fan and you would like to add a homemade piece of Pink Floyd merchandise to your collection. Let's talk about what came in the mail today. Okay, so Randall sent, I cannot thank him. Randall, so kind of you. Like, this is the kindest package ever. Not only did he send things for us, but he sent things for the cats, and he sent 4 cases of cat food. This is so helpful. You have no idea how helpful this is. We have 5 cats, so this is just incredible. Thank you so much. Not only that, but if you saw, I think a couple of vlogs ago, I showed all of these stamps, the ink pads. Now we've got another package of stamps, and these are more of like a floral, there's like lavender, some clouds, there's even a little pumpkin one for like a fall theme. So these are very cute. Maybe we'll do a little bit of a swatchy of them so we can see what they look like. He also sent 2 packs of the paper that goes inside of the label maker, so new labels for the label maker, and I'm so excited about this because this thing is just so handy. I never thought that I would be able to use a label maker for so many things, but this is like revolutionary to me. So we also have this thing, which is an art mat, and I'm going to clean up my desk so I can set this up so I can stop painting on my cutting mats and I can start painting on this. Because it is silicone, I'll be able to just pull off and peel off all the acrylic paint that I use. It's very easy cleanup. But this is a magnetic little water cup, and we do have this little brush, I want to call it a wishing well, from Jason. So it's going to be so much more convenient to use brushes and then have them dry on this. So helpful. And last but certainly not least, I feel like this is going to be fun for Alex and I both to try and figure out things with this. This is a 3D pen, and it's one of the ones that come with filament of different colors, and you can use it in the pen to create items and objects. And we watch a channel called Nerdforge, and they have one of these. They also have a whole 3D printing machine, and I feel like this is going to be a nice beginner entryway to that kind of stuff. I feel like I've kind of put myself in a box, not to make like a joke here, but like, you know, with paintings, and I've been given so much opportunity to create other and better items, and I have to start stepping outside of my box. So I'm gonna push myself to do that this upcoming weekend. Okay, so I am off to finish a Patreon video. Other than that, I'm going to, we'll do some swatchies of the stamps, maybe make some more bookmarks, and then I want to create some meaningful art. So let's pause and I'll be back. Okay, so it has been a few days. I feel like I have a habit of filming on like Wednesdays and Fridays because I've been off, but I am headed out to have a girls' night. Right now, I have not like ever been out on like a full-fledged girls' night. And tonight I am going out with my besties from work. We are going out for a dinner. We are going to the night market and we're just gonna go have a good fashioned old time. So if I film anything, it'll be phone footage, so I'll see you in a bit. Hello everybody, it is Saturday. If you hear a funny noise, it's because I have the window open. We are anticipating thunderstorms, so...
It's your washer and dryer that you have running.
Yeah, someone was like, can you turn the clothes dryer off in your video? And I was like, joke's on you, I don't have a clothes dryer. It's probably someone else's air conditioning in this building. Anyways, as you guys saw in the last clip, firstly, hello, I'm wearing my emotional support Morbius shirt today. You guys saw in the last clip that I went out for girls' night, and it was a very successful first girls' night. Ashley has never really been on a true girls' night. I had fish and chips. We went to a market, we went out for ice cream, walked so much that it probably wasn't good for my legs, so I'm taking her easy today. So, this morning we were watching Drag Race, eating breakfast, and there was a little knock at our door. Amazon, again. I am gonna lose my mind with excitement here. So, Scott, I have to say a huge thank you to Scott for giving this amazing ghostie a loving home. I'm so excited that this is going to you. And B, Scott set me up with two things that I genuinely wanted to add to my collection so badly. And Randall coincidentally sent something that aids in what Scott said. So I am losing my mind with excitement here. My desk right now is just plastic, these little containers for organizing old iced coffee, and so much Diet Pepsi right now. So I have to clean and organize, but before I do, I wanted to show you this. So I'm going to start off by showing you that Randall sent over 4 spools of strong elastic, like it's cord made for jewelry, for like bracelets and necklaces and keychains and stuff. So I have been on a kick on TikTok. Let me see if I can find one of these videos. Okay, you see these little itty bitty beads. I have been so fascinated with how cute the sirens, every time I talk. Anyways, I have been so fascinated by these beads specifically and making art or making jewelry with these. And that is something that I really want to introduce to our store this year, is wearable items. And it's funny to think that this time last year, Alex and I were planning out just the pins on this store, and we didn't even have a store yet. And now we are 6 months into running this store, and it has been so crazy to see the response. So I am so excited about this. Scott sent over this incredible jewelry making kit that actually does come with 2 more of these elastic cord spools. So I won't be running out anytime soon, but I'm so obsessed with these beads. You have no idea. Look, I finally have them, and I'm so happy. I love the way that these have been so trendy recently with, like, I even saw like Carson Kressley on Drag Race wearing a necklace that looked like it was made out of these. And I don't know, something about the way these beads look with like the accent beads, I'm losing my mind. So there's evil eyes, there's letter beads, there's smileys, there's so much, and I am losing my mind with excitement. So what a coincidence that that and like Randall's and Scott's both came today on the same time. These also came, and they are little stars, little hearts, little gold gems, and I have to sort those out. We have so much to do today. We already went to the dollar store once to get like more of these empty containers for, I just dropped so many beads. These little tiny itty bitty ones that I had laying around, I was organizing them, and they are a curse. Scott really spoiled me with this, and something that I have wanted to get into for, I would say, at least the last 5 years has been resin and making things with resin, and I just didn't know where to begin. I didn't know what to do. Two of my favorite YouTubers, I would say Lord DIY and Nerforge, use a lot of resin in their items, in their crafts. And now I've already put it in my own little bin, but I have my own resin kit here. So once I get everything settled and sorted, we will dive more into this because I am losing my mind with excitement about resin. I've wanted to explore it, experiment. We gotta run back to the dollar store in a little bit. We have to go pick up a little torch because I know we need that for this, but I have to thank Scott and Randall for all of this. I am so excited to just dive into making jewelry because like I literally just said at the beginning of this vlog that I want to branch out and stop doing so much painting and branch out into more things. And this and all the clay and everything, thank you Jason, like there's so much I can get into, and I just can't wait. So stick around for more in this vlog because we'll get into the resin. All right, it is Sunday afternoon and got this lovely package in the mail today. I just want to show you this. This is a special gift. This came, I'm not sure if it's Charlene or Charlin, but this is from a former Windsorite, which means they are from Windsor, which is where I'm from. So this is such a thoughtful gift. Thank you so much. These I've been wanting for a long time. These are little itty bitty mesh bags. If you guys have received a package from me, you would know that I try to send out little like paper pouches, but these are for the jewelry and the keychains and things that I want to make. So let's open these. I quickly want to show you all of these were sent as well. They are different chains for jewelry, different colors, different shades of silvers, and just I love this pewter color. And they do come with matching hardware for each one. So these are so exciting. Thank you so much. I didn't really have anything to organize these in right now, so I did have these little guys from the Dollar Tree. So we're gonna open these up and get organized. Oh my God. I didn't even realize. You hear that?
What?
Oh no, it stopped. As soon as I let air in the bag, it went. Ashley doesn't know how vacuum seal works. Alright guys, we have to have a chat because Ashley has been in a bead hole. I have been making so many things with beads. Okay, so let me just like rewind here. I don't know where we start. I don't even know what I filmed last. I feel like my brain has just been, I've been like in hyper fixation mode, and I'm finally snapping out of it a little bit and looking at the world around me thinking, hey, we gotta clean this mess up. I have made all of these wonderful, beautiful bracelets that we are going to list on the website. I've also made, I'm so obsessed with everything I've been creating. Keychains. This is what I've wanted to do. I know for a fact, I said at the beginning of this vlog that I wanted to step away from paintings and do something else, and that was the creative like thing that I needed. I didn't know there were so many possibilities with jewelry. I always thought it was limited to just putting a string in a bead and calling it a day, but oh my gosh, learning how to manipulate wire and just make my own eye rings and closures and everything. It's been so fulfilling to learn a new skill. I have been having so much fun. So we will be listing bead bracelet packs and keychains on the website. I wanted to make sure I covered that. Also going to be listing this painting here. This, if you follow us on TikTok, it's not really a painting. It is. You guys saw the majority of this. And I don't know if I finished this in the art vlog, but I ended up doing this Kendrick Lamar inspired mixed media, and we are going to be listing this on the website as well. I have to cover things before I mention everything else. Okay, lastly, so as you guys saw a little while ago, Jason sent a bunch of clay, and that's another thing that I've been really trying to get into more because I just realized that I can bake polymer clay in like silicone molds, like baking molds. Oh my gosh, game changer. But I would say about 2 years ago when Alex and I first met, I had some polymer clay. I'm leaving it in.
Right.
That was impressive. Anyways, I had some polymer clay and I made a very cursed plankton from SpongeBob. And I don't know if you guys can see how cursed this guy is, but he now only has half an arm and his leg comes right off because I built him on wires. But I feel like I've gained so much more knowledge with polymer clay that I can do better and I can rebuild him. We have the tools. We can rebuild him. Maybe in the next art vlog, this will be a project, a stupid little project. Speaking of projects, I have to give a huge shout out to a few people here. Chris. Chris is one of my OGs here on this channel. He has been around since the beginning of the reaction videos. So he sent a painting all the way from Sweden for us, and I feel so lucky that like we get to hang this in our home. You guys know that I paint a lot of like skies and stuff, and one thing that making a new friend from a different part of the world, I kind of made it a point to let him know like the one thing that's consistent between like everybody in the world is like the sky, and no matter where we are, we all see like beautiful sky scenes and sunsets and all that kind of stuff. And he painted a little sky scene and it's gorgeous. So that is going to be hung up. I want to try and incorporate it back here somewhere, but my plan is to replicate this. So I have the exact same canvas here. I'm going to, in the next vlog, we're gonna replicate this but in my style, and we're gonna send it back to Chris. Hit this one. I'm keeping this one. So I just thought that was so fun. But next we have to give a huge shout out to Jason for, where did I put it? Jason and I were chatting, and I had mentioned that a couple of videos that I filmed for Patreon, which I filmed a super long video for Patreon, so if you are an Ice9Kills fan, definitely check that one out because it took me days to film it. You'll see why in that video. But my camera that I'm currently using, the memory card slot is currently taped because it's broken and it pops open, and I've lost so many videos. You guys know I'm a big Tool fan. Did a whole rant on how much I love Tool. Popped open. I think it was a sign that nobody else cared but me. So Jason very kindly heard me say that and sent over all of this, which these are going to be so helpful. 2 64GB. Like this was totally unprompted. These weren't even on my, like this is the kindest thing ever. 64GB flash drives along with a adapter for my phone to go with, I don't know where it went, but it's a thing for me to put a micro SD card into an iPhone. And my phone is full. My phone is absolutely full. Like iCloud is screaming at me every hour of every day to just like do something, empty me. But I have no room on my phone either, so when I go out and I try to film on my phone, I just run out of memory, and this is gonna be so much help. Thank you so much. Babes, could you bring over the big box? So Randall had sent, you remind me of my uncle, who was the biggest, most formative parts of my years. And you just remind me so much of him, and just the way you guys write the same, everything. And he passed away, so this just feels like, I don't know, it feels like serendipitous, if you will. Randall had warned me that he was going to send over a box full of dental implements, which I've never laughed so hard in my life, and just a bunch of other miscellaneous items that could help me out here. And the kind notes, I'm gonna read you guys a couple, because let's just start off by saying Randall sent in an email, friends don't send friends packing peanuts, and his alternative, real popcorn. I scream laughed when this box came to us and I opened it and I said, oh my god, that's real popcorn. I don't even know where to start, you guys. So I'm just gonna preface this by saying Randall was a dentist, and which is totally and completely ironic because one of my biggest fears in life
is dentists and going to the dentist. If you guys have like seen any of my videos about my teeth or my dental journey, you know, like the first time that Alex took me to get one of my teeth worked on, I sat in his car and scream cried for like 20 minutes. And I don't know, I've had a lot of dental trauma, but somehow I feel like if Randall was working on my teeth, I'd feel a little better. Anyways, this note here says, don't you really hate it when a dentist sends you a bunch of dental things and calls them art supplies? So we have toothbrushes and more toothbrushes that are buried in here. And this whole thing that is full of little dental things and just I'm going to use what I can for air dry clay, because I feel like I have the tools, like I have sculpting tools, but to really rough it up and to really get that, like, you know, you need to like make it rough to seal pieces of air dry clay together, and I feel like a toothbrush is exactly what I need. But all of this is going to be so helpful. I am going to let you know that a couple of these kids toothbrushes I am going to donate to a family who we know who actually needs this kind of thing, which I feel like is going to be very helpful for them as well. So a couple of the kids brushes are going that way, and I just want you to know that they are going somewhere good. This was my favorite thing because I have always wanted a poppet and I've never had a poppet, and now I have a poppet. This is just gonna live on my desk for when I feel fidgety, and I feel like it's going to be a great help. He sent a bag. I already gave the cats some of these, but a bag of like cat toys, balls. Ooh, I didn't even realize that was there. A little keychain poppet. Okay, that one's gonna be kept too. So excited because these Rinny and Ace will go absolutely feral over these. This was also my favorite addition here, the Randall Jones push pens, which are so actually handy. My mom was like, oh my god, pens, can I have some? It's the simple things in life, you know? Speaking of simple things, I'd like to inquire about what's in this little pouch. Did you send me magic beans for a beanstalk? Am I about to go on an adventure here? Tell me, what in the Jack and the Beanstalk is this? I am just curious. It says 100 pieces, snake yard long, ... sweet, delicious, non-GMO. Please help, because I will use whatever I can in whatever way I can, but I would like to know what the beans are. And then for the bulk of this, and I am so happy that I can give a new life to all of this stuff, and hopefully in so many more ways, but this was originally for a relative. Okay, yeah. So he said one of his grandkids said they'd like to play with 3D pen printing, but lost interest very quickly. So now we have a second 3D pen, which is so fun because now this is an activity, because we already have one now, and this is going to be an activity that Alex and I can sit together and really enjoy together. We're going to be able to like make joint crafts, joint activities, and it really does give us something to do something I love, which is crafting, and quality time at the same time. So thank you so much, Randall, for this. This is so sweet, and I'm so happy that we can really give it a new life. So I don't think we'll be running out of filament anytime soon, because he also sent 2 bags of it, which is freaking incredible. And 3 whole movie reel looking spools of the stuff, and I don't even know what to do with it. Oh my gosh. So we have so much learning to do. We have so much growth to do, and I am in the process of cleaning up, moving things around, getting organized. I do want to also quickly mention that Randall sent me a whole flash drive full of inspiration photos for my artwork, and I hope I can make you proud by recreating something on this. So now that I am good and out of breath, I think we can end this here confidently. We have so much to do. We actually have a screener for a new movie coming out called The Breach, which is a Nick Cutter adaptation. We graciously got a screener from their production company. We are going to check that out. Check out my horror channel if you're into that kind of thing. And I have to say thank you to everybody who has supported us along the way here. I am beside myself. I really am. I feel like I was in like I said, a bead hole. I made so many bracelets, but I've been having so much fun. But I feel like I finally snapped out of it and took inventory of everything around me, and I feel like I don't know how I can genuinely thank everybody. Like I feel so stressed. Like from the bottom of my heart, like you guys don't even know how much this changes our lives here, and I hope that you can see how much that reflects in the artwork we create. So yeah, Alex is currently creating some 3D art right now. Check out our check out his page, our Shop Nefarious page, everything to just keep up with us. And on that note, I will leave you there, and I'll see you guys in there's so much that's been uploaded. We have just been hanging out. I've been working all week. We've been hanging out, and I gotta get back into the swing of things. So on that note, I'll see you guys soon. Sayonara, suckers.